Hello everyone. My name is ToolSin. Welcome to the CNFT.tools Discord server. I'm here for a pre-mint AMA special with Kin Raidon. They're minting tomorrow, which will be the 24th of June. We'll get into more on that in a little bit, but I'm joined by the team from Kin Raidon. If you guys would like to introduce yourselves, and we can go from there.
Yeah, sure. My name is Akatsuki, aka Honor. I'm 32 years old, living in the Netherlands, and I'm a programmer. Some people might know me from Veggie Mates or Chillit Kongs, as I've been there since mint day in that space. Tejas, can you tell a bit about yourself?
Yeah, I can tell a bit. Well, I'm Musel. I'm 30 years old, and I'm also living in the Netherlands. I work as a UX UI designer at a Dutch company, but I did programming and front-end developing in the past also. But I'm sort of all-round. I'm a digital designer by profession with over 10 years of industry experience, and I've worked at multiple brands and multiple corporates, and now I'm continuing my job as a UX UI designer.
Okay, so what roles do you both guys do within Kin Raidon?
We do actually both do all-round kind of things. There is no specific role or lane that one of us is doing, but Ujalis did the website. I think he did a good job. I'm not sure if you all did see that. It looks pretty good. So
did you guys do the art as well then? Just so I've got a basis of where to direct the questions in the future.
Yeah, we did the ideas for the art ourselves. We had some brainstorm sessions and lots of research. And we're anime freaks, so we know what's happening in the anime world. So we gathered lots of information, and after that we have a designer we know, and he helped us with the NFTs. He can craft everything just like we want it. So big shout out to Bangidus, our designer. He's also very experienced and very awesome in that case.
Nice. So how did you guys get into NFTs in the first place?
Good question. Should I tell it or you?
Yeah, you can take it.
All right. Let me tell you a bit about the story. So it started with. Where did it start?
You were always busy into NFTs, and I didn't go into NFTs. Honor was the one who said to me that NFTs were pretty cool and that he had minted some awesome NFTs like Chillit Kongs and some others, and he that was a good shot. So we had some talks and also did some research about the whole NFT world, and we thought it would be a great idea to invest and to make our own NFT. We had the knowledge and the potential to handle most things ourselves. So we started brainstorming and finally came up with the idea to start an anime-themed NFT. And the most important thing in our NFT is we want a community with not just a group of people that are interested in a picture, but we want a community that creates a close bond with each other. So they should be like friends and also give value to Kin Raidon holders with unique and interesting utilities. But the utilities will be further explained in the roadmap.
Okay.
I could tell you a bit more about my first time I'm been to the NFT experience. So I started last year in the Cardano space. So I was doing some research in the crypto. And I started with Cardano stake pool. So you know how it goes. If you have a Cardano stake pool, you have to have people in the stake pool to make the stake pool be alive, or it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So I started with that, and while I was doing that, people were starting to. I think that was the start of Cardano NFT. It was just new in the NFT in Cardano NFT space. I think the NFT. So there was a market for people that wanted to mint or make NFT, and there was no such a tool as NFT. I think the first person that made such a tool was, I think, Patrick for a Pro NFT Maker tool. So we asked him while we made the stake pool how he did it to make an NFT. So we made also a prototype of the NFT maker, but it was a kind of buggy, so it didn't work well. So that was our first. That was my first experience with NFT space in Cardano. So while I was doing that, I bought some Faggy Mates. I think that was 3-4 months from that time ago, and people were making actually solid trades. There was a big market for that. So once I did that, I was a bit out of the NFT space, and I jumped back in. Well, when I saw the Chillet Kong's art, I think that was just they had like 700 or 500 members at that time.
Oh, nice and early.
And yeah, I liked the art very much at the start, since nobody in the begin know about the Chillet Kongs. I think about like 70 NFTs from Chillet Kongs, well, public mint, because I like the art. And now you see the Chillet Kongs is known by the whole space. So that's
they're up
they're up there. And so I introduced Yujal into the NFT because of the NFT market was so big in the Cardano. I've been in Ethereum, I've been in Solano. The Ethereum, there you have a lot of gas money, and the Solano space, it sometimes collapse, right? The chain or the network.
Yeah, I think 4 times so far, and there's other things going on that doesn't make it look like it's going to improve anytime soon.
Yeah, so it didn't leave a good expression on me for those two chains, and the vibe what you have in Cardano isn't just the same what you have in Ethereum or Solano space, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean,
So
when you're trying to underpin, hundreds of thousands of transactions per second, you don't want to be effing it up.
yeah, so that's when I introduced Yujal about the Cardano NFT space, and from there on we got the idea to make our own NFT.
So how long ago did you make that decision to go after your own NFT project?
I think it was something like 2 months ago or something, Onur?
Oh, okay.
Something like that.
You guys have worked fast then. Like,
Yeah.
you've definitely worked fast.
If we want
Yeah, it was
something,
pretty
if
fast.
we want something, then we go for it. And it was, those 3 months were so hard working. We had nights that we worked until late of the night. So yeah, we're now almost closing it out. It was a hell of a ride.
Yeah, we had never had experience like this before. So if you would ask me how you would approach if you made another NFT project, it would be completely different. it was pretty chaotic.
For sure.
Right, so let's get the big obvious questions out of the way first. Obviously, the mint is tomorrow, but how much is it and what time is it?
Yeah, the mint will be 17 UTC time, and at first we will do the whitelist minting for 1 hour, and after that we will at 18 UTC we will start the public mint, and the mint price will be 70 ADA, and yeah, whitelist, OG rolls, Raidon rolls, and public rolls each can mint. Yeah, we can do different transactions. Well,
Yeah.
I don't have the exact numbers at my hand now, but if someone is interested in our channel, in the announcements, we have them all covered.
Yeah. So, how many are there?
We have 7,000 NFTs. Everything is with a 7.
Right.
We tried to do the minting date also 7.
It sounded cool, man. I mean, everything's 7. If we do whitelist giveaway, it's 7. So we want to keep it 7 because everyone uses 5,000 or 10,000 or 5 times whitelist giveaway or 10 times. So we just want to put a different number so stand out.
7, 17, 27. Just so weird numbers, but the 7 sounds great, and it's also a little bit thunder symbol. So yeah, it fits in the scene.
Yeah, cool. So, how many different traits do you guys have? Please don't say 777 because that would have been
too much.
I don't have the exact number of it, but I know it's above 100 threads. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that's certainly a lot of work you got done in a short period of time. Have you? I mean, I remember one of you guys said that you're a digital designer. Have you been sharing the workload with your artist on that as well?
Yeah, we work close with our artist, and actually me, Honor also. We had the ideas and also some little sketches, but the illustration work in the program that was our artist's job. You want to say something, Honor?
No, I think you pretty much covered it. Okay. But we basically started with I think it was 60 threads. But while we're looking at the collection, I think we're satisfied. So we added more to get full satisfaction from, okay, this is the NFT where we stand behind and we are satisfied with what it is now. So we don't just want to drop an NFT collection if we're not fully behind it.
If you had left it at 60, it wouldn't be as great as it is now. And our sneak peeks don't even cover a little bit of it. We have so many nice threads, and you guys will see it on midday.
Sorry, just to interject, is Robert Gabriel on the team? Or is he just a...
Oh yeah, he's in our team, yeah.
Okay, I'll give him voice so we can hear from him as well then.
Yeah, if he wants to talk, he can also join.
Hi there, Robert. You've been unmuted. See if we get a reply.
Yeah, he.
No, he's on self mute. So.
No, that's no problem.
But yeah, so you guys have done a pretty good job in getting up and running so quickly with Discord and Twitter and everything like that. How have you managed to do that? Because obviously a lot of projects struggle to gain traction, and you guys have obviously done a good job of getting your name out there and getting some interest going and finding the community that you need.
Yeah, hyping is really important in the NFT space. And yeah, we started off with 0, but yeah, we have great marketeers, and Robert is one of those marketeers. We try to do as much marketing as possible, like Twitter collabs, Discord collabs, and also other types of collabs. So we try to do that at the maximum stage, and that worked really well. Right, Katsuki? Do you want to say?
Yeah, it's pretty scary at the market right now. So it's a bear market, right? So the NFT space, a lot of people are pulled back their ADAs. So I think there's less people than maybe 4, 5, 6 months ago in the space. And we heard some project didn't make it. Well, we were thinking was the NFT what they had, or the core members what they had were big, or the NFT was looking nice, but they didn't sell out. So it's kind of a scary time to come out with a collection. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, are you guys, what happens with the project if, say, for instance, mint day comes and goes, and you've only sold, say, 1,000 or 1,500?
We think we will sell out because we have a hype in the chat, and the people are really into our NFTs. And tell me, ToolSin, what was your real name?
I'm not doxxed, so I just go by
Okay.
ToolSin these
Okay.
days.
But tell me, you've seen our art, isn't it lit? Isn't it?
I
if
mean,
you if you
I'm not a
compare it,
huge anime fan, but I definitely see the quality in it.
if you compare it with what's around in the space at the moment, I think we are top tier. So
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
if you can't say that, you shouldn't be releasing. So
yeah, exactly. But
so
yeah,
so I was going to ask, what's the plans for after mint? You sell out, everything's all brilliant. What happens next?
so we started with the lore. I think many people don't know we have a lore. So we've been working with the story of Kin Raiden. It's about Kin named Clan. So the Kin Raiden NFT person that we made in an NFT is a guy from a Kin family, and he needs to challenge the Raiden god. So there is a bigger picture to it, but in short, this is what's it about. So we were thinking about, depending on how well the project goes, to make this story bigger. Like Ada Ninjas, they made, for example, a manga, or they tried to make an anime. So we will explore this space on how far or what we can make of it. Or maybe continue the lore and make a season 2 NFT maybe about the brother, and that's also explained in the lore if you are interested in reading it.
Okay.
yeah. And besides that, if we sell out and everything goes great, and then we want to give back a lot to the community. So I can talk a little bit about the roadmap if you want.
Yes,
So
yes, very much, please.
Yeah. So we are now in phase 2, and if we will launch the collection, and we will go public with the minting, and after that we will establish a wallet to use for buybacks, and where all our royalties will go. Well, after that we will increase and maintain floor price by buying back all below mint NFTs and use them for giveaways for our community, for our holders. Current holders will be rewarded. Here we have some ideas about every 100k sale volume on JPEG Store will be giving back 2% of it right away to the holders of King Raiden. So with that we want to invest back to our holders. Well, besides that, we want to do happy hours in the weekend For example, this could be pizza, food delivery, holiday, massage, yeah, something like that. And it depends on how well the project goes. Besides that, we will also release some official merchandise. We're also already working on that. I'm designing it, so that will also hopefully come in the future. No, that was phase two, and also we have a phase three. And phase three, we will top holders will receive exclusive merchandise, and they will also receive rewards. Well, just like Akatsuki said, the start of the Raidon anime series will start in the phase three, and also we have ideas to metaverse integration. Yeah, who doesn't want it? A Raidon world, isn't it awesome? Well, we're open on exploring and into the metaverse world. That this can be our metaverse or it can be integrated into other projects. We are discussing with lots of people and investigating a lot. So hopefully this will also come in the future.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean,
So
building your own
about
metaverse is quite the challenge.
yeah, it can be challenging and it's kind of catchy for new people to see the roadmap and they see the metaverse. It's kind of hyped, so people like to write it down. So
Yeah.
the phase three can be. It really depends on what the community wants and what we can achieve, of course. But the key points in the roadmap is, for example, in my opinion, I'm not sure what the average royalties is on Apex Store. I think it's 3%. ToolSin, maybe you know the stats maybe better.
I think a lot of projects go for 5%, and then the cheaper projects or airdrops tend to be closer to 8% or 10%.
Yeah, for example, my greatest examples are Vegimates and Chillit Kong since I've been there in the space. I've seen the Chillit Kongs, they are, I think, 3%. So I was like, okay, we can do 5%, but the 2% of that royalties will be giving it straight back to the community to maintain the floor price. So we will buy back the NFTs from the floor. For example, we have 100k volume of trading volumes, and for 5% of that is 5,000 ADA. 2,000 ADA, 2,000 ADA of it we'll be buying back the floor and we'll be giving back to the community with what we have bought. So I think that's an important
Yeah, I mean,
one.
how often are those floor sweeps going to take place?
Every time we hit the 100k. So for example, if you're 100k, that's 2,000, and for 200,000, that's another 2,000.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I mean, there's some interesting questions around that. Some I know some projects have avoided giving exact timings to avoid the those sort of programs being abused. For instance, somebody knows that this this mark's coming up, so they just list even below what's the floor there to make sure that they get bought in the sweep, and then everybody else does the same, and it ends up just depressing the floor price even further.
Yeah, that's a good question. Maybe we will do a slightly surprise attack on that because it's true what you say. So it's a good idea to do it not maybe at every 100k, but something between 100k. So maybe sometimes at 50k, sometimes at 150k. So right, Honor? Maybe that's a better
Uh,
idea.
I'm not sure. We can do maybe some random floor buying instead
Yeah,
of
we can
exactly
do
the
that.
floor buying.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe.
I think random floor buying would be a better way to combat that. Um, you know, sort of like whether it's buying something in the the bottom 20% on sale or something. not quite sure how you go. Not sure quite how you go about it. To be honest, that's more for you guys to decide. But but yeah, like there's definitely a way that you're trying to give back to the community anyway.
Yeah, exactly. The idea is giving back to the community, and maybe it will be 100K, maybe it will be 50K, but we can change the numbers. The idea is simple: buying back the floor and giving back to the community. So that's the important part, and it's a good tip that you give, ToolSin. So we might change that a little bit.
So, did just want to make clear to everybody that I am monitoring the chat. So, if anyone's got any questions, feel free to pop up in there, and I'll make sure the team get asked. We've had one pop up already saying, "Has anyone in the team done real business before? And if yes, what was the business about, and how did it go?"
Yeah, I did some business. Well, I sell some product with a partner of mine, and we started with nothing. I don't want to say what the product is, but we started small. We started with selling one at a week, one at a month, and last year we were pretty grown, and we have our own fabric now. So that's going pretty good. So we have some business knowledge. That was the question.
Yeah, I mean it's actually especially when launching in a bear market, it's very important to have business acumen and to know how to manage the money and
Exactly.
everything like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't want to get too much into commercially confidential information, but are you able to tell us a little bit about what your plans are for the mint funds to make sure that you have enough funds in the future, whether the price of ADA goes up or down in fiat land?
I didn't get the question. Akatsuki, did you get the question?
So
Uh,
yeah,
yeah. I think he meant what is your future plan about the NFT sales you make and about the fund, right?
yeah,
Because
yeah,
it's not sure if the ADA is going down or high or
yeah. Like
that
have
aspect.
have you got a plan for how to push the mint funds the farthest? Like, are you just going to convert it all into fiat, or are you going to be, putting some into stable coins, keeping some in ADA, and putting some in fiat? Is it like, do you have a strategy for that?
I will put it in ADA. I think I will leave it there because I have no plans for it. I'm not sure what Yuja is gonna do.
Yeah, I will also let it in ADA because I trust in ADA. I trust in the space. I trust in Cardano NFTs, and I think this will be the big thing in 2022. Hopefully, if we will hopefully make the space bigger together. So yeah, I believe in this space. So I will stay in it.
But yeah, because I mean, obviously you'll have future costs with development for metaverse, whether it's integrated or your own and stuff like that. So it's important to make sure that you have a plan. So if ADA did drop to like 20 cents, that you're covered.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm not worried about ADA actually. I'm not sure what Yuja thinks, but I think ADA is a pretty solid project. If you look at the development compared to other blockchains, it's pretty solid. I think that's my opinion.
yeah,
So
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
as a long term, definitely for sure. I mean,
yeah,
I wouldn't be here if I didn't believe that in its entirety. But that doesn't mean that the next year or two might not be a little bit rough, going with the overall crypto market as a whole.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nothing is for certain.
maybe we are too positive about ADA, but yeah, I think it's a good thing. I think we will raise higher. It was now around 50 cents, and I think it's going to a higher level in a couple of months. But maybe that's too positive. I don't think if everything is taking that positive as me, but I'm thinking like that, and yeah, we will. If we are going to into metaverse, and if we want to make an anime series, we will fund it with that pot.
So, once sale goes live, sell out, everything like that, how long do you expect it to be before your first major announcement after we've sold out?
Was the question in how many hours or in what time
Yeah,
we will
like,
sell out?
no, it's like, how long before you announce the next thing after the mint?
Okay. Yeah, we are actually pretty ready, and we thought about everything, so we will announcement pretty fast.
Nice. So, you said you were working on designing the merchandise. What kind of merchandise are we looking at right now?
Yeah, a lot, and it's t-shirts, hoodies, pants, balls. Also, what was the other things, Onur? Um,
It's got to be anime related, I think. I mean, you have some of the hoodies with the snow bunny thing kind of stuff, or what else do we have? What's extremely anime? T-shirts, it's pretty standard stuff. But we want to do it in a good way. So a high quality merch, like it's got to be good fabric, it got to be good
yeah,
prints, it got
yeah,
to be
yeah.
good looking.
Besides these things, we have plans to ask the community what kind of merchandise they want besides the things we just said. So if they say we want the marks, then we will design marks and get them ready for in the store. So we will listen to our community and answer their questions properly.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, sounds like you've got a lot to work on there as well. I mean, will that be deliverable worldwide?
Yeah, I think it should be worldwide.
Yeah, subject to sanctions, of course, but
Because yeah, we have in all time zones people. So if you look at in our chat, we are yeah the whole day it's full. So yeah, we have Asian, we have American, we have African. Actually, we have a lot of African friends.
Oh, that's good.
Also European. So we're all over the world. So we need to ship it worldwide.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely going to be some challenges there, but I'm sure you guys will work it out anyway.
Yeah, we're into challenges, so let the challenges come. We are ready for it.
So was there anything big that you wanted to touch on that I've not touched on yet?
I think the most important reason we would like to do this Emma is there was some I cannot say this word rugpool rugpool tools project. So we want to be open. We are doxed, and we want to give the people that are interested in NFT in our NFT confident that we're solid people that want to just do honest work for the community.
Yeah, I mean, the community is why we're all here after all, right? I mean, as much as we gather around NFTs, it's the community that that we join and buy into when we buy the NFT.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
So yeah, if anyone has any questions they'd like to ask, fire them into the chat, and I'll make sure the guys get the chance to answer them.
Yeah, and
So
if there are some new guys also in the chat, we also have a minting tomorrow, so feel free to come in our Discord. Um, yeah, the minting is tomorrow at 17 UTC.
so I'm going to start asking you some harder questions now, because you're going to get to the point where you're getting to be asked to choose between your babies. But what are your guys' favourite traits?
Favorite thread?
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a thread which is my favorite, but it was not yet released in the sneak peek, I think. So
Right. So
I,
so so we have some exclusive alpha here.
it's something on the head. It's
Something
something
on
on
the
the head.
head.
Yeah, and
Could be
it's
anything.
really, yeah, and it's really anime. So every anime lover will notice it, and it's also pretty rare. So to ones that will mint that thing will be pretty happy, I think.
So yeah, you can all go through sneak peeks on the Kinraiden server and see which ones have already been previewed, and rule them out. Obviously, the Halo's been previewed already, so it's not going to be the Halo.
Yeah, that's a pretty simple thread. We have really awesome threads. Stay tuned for tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, YouTube would have seen this as I've been cycling through some of them for recording, so they've got something a little bit different to see. And the sword on the back of preview number 12 is pretty sick looking with the light. It's the one with it's the golden sword with the lightning flashing around the handle.
Yeah. That's also a pretty unique sword, and yeah, that's also one of my favorite weapons.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so quintessentially perfect. It's awesome.
Yeah. What is your favorite sneak peek, if I may ask?
Pardon? Oh,
What is your
my
favorite?
favorite sneak peek. Ooh.
Yeah.
Um.
Drop it in the chat so the others can also see it.
Yes, definitely. Just having another quick scroll through. I'm pretty sure it's going to be.
I will drop my favorite sneak peek in the chat also, so the people can
Right.
see it.
So YouTube
It
can now
might be the
see it,
same.
and I'll do the copy image,
This is my
and
favorite
then
sneak.
drop it into chat.
Oh yeah.
You see, because you see, I'm slightly odd in the fact that as much as I appreciate the NFTs themselves, I appreciate the backgrounds at least as much, and
Yeah.
I kind of feel that a lot of the time they deserve a lot more love than they get.
Yeah, we have yeah, backgrounds with colors, but we have also some unique backgrounds. So yeah, I think there are really NFTs which might be yours. So grab your chance. What's your favorite Akatsuki? Did you put it in the chat?
It's mine. Mine. Mine is not in the sneak preview. It will. It's one of the legendaries.
And yeah, just
And
for YouTube, I just posted Tiyat's favourite that he dropped in chat, so you can see his favourite sneak peek.
but I agree with ToolSin. The background appreciation. It's not much out there in the NFT space. They deserve indeed more attention.
Yeah, I mean, like a whole bunch of work goes into them. You know, they and they a bad background just completely detracts from the NFT. Whereas, a good background with the right NFT really, really enhances the overall look and the feel and the vision, and it completes the story. Is how I think of it.
Yeah, exactly. And we have colored backgrounds, but we also have these unique backgrounds. And we also have different backgrounds that are not in the sneak peeks. So those will also be seen tomorrow. But yeah, it's true what you say. The background really makes the NFT pop out more, and it's like 50% importance of the whole NFT.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. So, have you got like one of ones and things like that going on as well?
Yeah, the one-on-one is what you dropped. That's one of the one you dropped in the chat. That's legendary. So we got four more of those. The one that you just dropped, that's an epic. So some threads like the mask and the eyes is just for this NFT, and the background also. But the clothes and the katana, you will see it more often in the NFT collection.
Okay, that's cool. So,
And
so,
and
so the
you
one
might,
of ones do take on some of the traits that can be seen in other NFTs.
yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Uh, and you might have noticed the letter on what Yuja dropped on the background, like on the left top corner. What do you think it says?
The letter on the left top corner.
Yeah, it's a sentence, right? It's a word, or can you see it? It
No, but I
it's
don't have my
Japanese
glasses on,
written.
so.
Okay, okay, okay.
I mean, I see like lightning stars and like vision smudges and stuff, but I don't see letters.
No, in the white NFT, what the NFT which I
Oh,
dropped.
in the white. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've got no idea how to to be able to translate that, unfortunately.
We have some of this thread, so I think it was it's a skin Raiden, so I think it was pretty cool in Japanese written name.
Ah, okay, that's cool. I mean, it works perfectly with the tree and the red sun and everything like that. It's subtle and understated, but it looks good there. Oh, and Robert Gabriel has just given us his sneak peek with the with the eyes, definitely the eyes, and an amazing sword on the background actually. Or backlight. But yeah, quite like that one as well actually.
Yeah, that's also a pretty nice. Yeah, actually, all the sneak peeks are nice. They're all. I can't say one is better than another, but yeah, they're
Yeah, I
all
mean
awesome.
they all
Yeah,
have different styles, which is cool because
exactly.
like some projects they can do a 5,000 drop or whatever, but 4,997 of them look similar to the next one.
Yeah, and yeah, we have like we said, 100 plus threads. So every NFT is different because we have lots of threads. So that's also pretty unique, I think.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised since we generated the 7,000 collection on how unique the collection was looking, and different threads had some epic looks that I didn't expect. So I think the people that's gonna mint it will have will not expect this. That's what I think.
So, what's the trait that you guys are going to be looking to snipe when the mint goes live?
Yeah, I can't tell that from my favorite thread. But yeah, if you look at the eyes at the bottom, one which Robert just shared,
Yeah.
that's a pretty nice thread. So I think those will be also pretty valuable, pretty hard to find. Um, Besides that, yeah, in the sneak peeks, if people look into them, you will find pretty unique threads.
So, I believe I chatted with at least one of you guys about doing a little whitelist giveaway on the on during the AMA. Figure now might be a good time to do that one.
Yeah, we can do that.
So, I mean, we threw a couple of ideas around before, but I think we'd settle on the first person to answer a question about the project would get the whitelist spot.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
So, how about if you guys are ready for this? Um, Tiyuts mentioned earlier on what slot his favourite trait fitted into, but he wouldn't tell us what the trait was. Which slot was it for? And the first person to answer that will win the whitelist spot. That.
Not
Judging
all.
from the lack of typing, that sounds like it might be a bit too hard for people.
Yeah, I think we're a small committee here, so um, if people are interested in this chat, I think we can, if they take a screenshot of their presence, they might, they can open a ticket, and we can grant them a whitelist in that way. Because we're a small committee, and they listen to us for 50 minutes. So that's worth a whitelist, I think, right?
I mean, I'm
Or
definitely down with that approach. Definitely down with that approach.
what do you think, Honor?
Sure, man. We are give a community that would like to give, and that's
Yeah,
you can see
yeah,
that back in the
they
roadmap.
listen for
So yeah,
50 minutes, so
Yeah,
it's
good approach.
I've
definitely
taken
worth a whitelist.
I've taken a screenshot, so we can make sure that that's on its way over to you shortly. So
Yeah,
yeah,
so
everyone listening in, get yourself over to the server if you haven't got a whitelist spot already, and make a ticket and get one.
yeah, exactly.
I see big DeFi Crocs. Oh, sorry, not Crocs actually, but we won't get demonetized on YouTube for saying what it actually sounds like. Reckons this one is his favourite. Just dumped his favourite sneak peek into chat. Kind of like that
Yeah.
one as well, actually.
Also his profile picture, so that says a lot.
Yeah, that would definitely. Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, if you get that one in the drop tomorrow, make sure you send them a DM.
yeah. Big Difficults will definitely buy it from you.
So yeah, I mean, if there's no further questions, I reckon now's probably a fairly decent time to round it up.
Yes, we want to thank you, ToolSin, for your hosting, and we want to thank all the listeners for the patience and for listening to us and for having faith in our project. And just like what we said earlier, if you don't have a whitelist yet and you are in this chat, in this call, please go to our channel, open a ticket, show us the screenshot, and we will grant you a whitelist for tomorrow.
Yeah, sounds good. I'd definitely like to thank you, you guys, for turning up. It's been an absolute pleasure having you, and obviously everybody that's listened in. You've been awesome. The chat's been great. If you are watching this back on YouTube at a later time, feel free to give it a like and a share, and make sure anyone that you know is interested in anime gets to see it. And yeah, thank you again, everyone, for turning up, and we'll look forward to seeing you all again soon. And obviously, good luck with the mint tomorrow.
Yes, thanks a lot, man.
Thanks a lot, ToolSin. See you.
Cheerio.
See you.